Morning, everybody.
We can't hear anything.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
The Reverends dropped out. They're having internet problems, so they just popped back in. And I don't know if they can hear us or not, but they're just getting their audio going.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, you're there, just on time.
Wow, you got a big echo there, Greg.
Yeah, let me turn off my audio here.
We don't hear an echo. Well, be prepared for us to disappear.
Okay, I'll have to keep my mic off since it echoes.
I don't hear an echo.
We're live if you want to go ahead and start.
How about the gong?
How about the gong? That always gets
Okay, here comes the gong. Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, North Metro. I'm Reverend Michael Torphy.
I'm Reverend Valerie Torphy.
That's
Greg
great.
is muted.
Fossen, our producer. I'm Dr. Ernest Garcia. I'll be doing the reading.
I'm Paul Landsittel. I am the spiritual musician of the day.
Yes, you are. And we appreciate you being here. So let's get started with an evocation. Join me as you turn within. We connect into that infinite, eternal, loving spirit of the universe, knowing that that one, that only one, connects us all together, brings forth the highest and best good for us and this day and this service, knowing that every person that's tuned in today receives exactly what they need to receive. We all give our love and appreciation to be able to do this, both here and on the internet. So I bless this process. I bless each person who's tuned in. I bless my life and the life that is eternal. For this and so much more, I give thanks and let it be. And so it is.
And so it is.
So it is.
And bless our internet connection too.
Yes.
Which has been very iffy this morning.
All right, Paul, take us away.
Bless this sacred space where we keep the faith. Let it touch us in a deeper place where we keep the faith. Bless this sacred space. God knows why we're here. For one kind moment of quiet joy. God knows why we're here. Day by day we stay prayed up. Take this time, no matter mine. We have everything in our sacred space. We know who we are. We know without saying who we are. Day by day we stay prayed up. Take this time, no matter what. We stay prayed up. Bless this sacred space. Angels dance around us, just like fireflies around the room. Angels dance around us. Bless this sacred space. Run, Spirit, run, jumping from particle to wave. Run, Spirit, run, jumping from particle to wave. Run, Spirit, run. Run, Spirit, run. Run, Spirit, run.
Good morning. Is it us?
It's
you. Yeah, okay.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Fred.
Fred?
So would you? Sure. Are we the only ones?
Yes, it's really interesting.
We have some guests that just,
Okay, you do it online too?
Yes, and so some people are online and so come on
thank you,
in.
Paul.
Yeah, have a seat wherever you're comfortable.
Okay, we'll take a couch.
We have,
So the musician's going to be on the screen,
Okay.
and then we're right here.
Okay.
So sit where you're comfortable.
Okay.
so being live like we are now, we're always having great surprises. And we have a wonderful surprise of 2 new people who showed up at our door. And I'd like to thank Mario and
Frederick. Yeah.
who?
Fred.
Fred. Thank you. And we'll just continue on.
We will.
So thank you, Paul. We appreciate you. Okay, getting back to,
Announcements?
yes.
Okay. So like us and check in at Facebook at CSL North Metro, and check out our website, cslnorthmetro.org. You can go to contact us to get added to the email list so we let you know the links for the week and other things that are going on. You can also request prayer from the website, and the affirmations and the prayers are listed out there every week. And also Reverend Michael writes a blog every month that's out there too, and then all the other ones are out there too. It's time for another one, huh? So if you shop on Amazon and you aren't supporting another charity, we invite you to go to smile.amazon.com and select CSL North Metro as your charity. Today's title is There is No Wrong Road. You've already met our guest artist, who's our spirit here for today, Paul Landsittel. And our reading today is from The Miracle Minute by Mary Morrissey. All right, so we're ready for the affirmations.
Hi, Ernestine.
Hi, hello everyone. We're going to do the affirmations for the week of September 4th, 2022, and they're written by Stephan. Please repeat after me. I embrace the unity of the divine connecting all humanity.
I embrace the unity of the divine connecting all humanity.
The abundant good of the universe manifests through me now.
The abundant good of the universe manifests through me now.
I recognize and experience love in all situations.
I recognize and experience love in all situations.
Every step I take supports my highest vision.
Every step I take supports my highest vision.
My life is aligned with perfect balance and harmony.
My life is aligned with perfect balance and harmony.
Deepening my spiritual practice creates greater joy in my life.
Deepening my spiritual practice creates greater joy in my life.
And together we say,
And so it is.
I'm hearing an echo. I hope you're not.
We're not.
Okay, well, then I'm going to go ahead and continue. The reading today is The Miracle Minute by Mary Morrissey. So, whenever you have a limiting thought where you think, I can't do that, or I don't have enough of this, or it's too late, or I should have done it sooner, just say to yourself, up until now, that has been true about me. Those words, up until now, are a powerful message to the subconscious mind. They are a new order coming in. They are saying that the order that was established in the past is no longer in power. By the authority that is given each one of us in our freedom of choice, in our free will, we get to choose a new pattern when we say so. When the old pattern emerges, trying to give life to itself one more time, we say to it, up until now, it might have been true, but not now. Now, this is true. We begin to establish a new pattern of thinking, and that new pattern begins to take a life of itself. That life becomes our life. So today we say, up until now, to everything that is limiting, and we lay claim to the power of God that is in us to describe and decide the life we would have. And together we say,
And
So it is.
Thank you, Ernestine.
thank you.
So, we have Paul Landsittel come back to do some more music.
Yes. I got a special surprise.
I don't doubt it.
Matter of fact, this next piece is called Take Me by Surprise. I hypnotize myself just for fun while in a trance. I get a lot of things done, but grounded by ambition, I have to pay attention until it's all used up. My attention span stretches like a rubber band, and I snap back. It takes me by surprise. In the heat of the moment, I walk out on me. There is no wrong road. I set fire to the forest of opinions. I like to watch it burn. I am all I have left. More real than reality. I don't realize how popular I am with myself. I find me everywhere I think. And only I know how to keep it quiet. I am as close to me as I can get. I thank me. I thank me. I call on me. I have a friend in me. I have a friend in me. I have a friend in me.
Thank you, Paul.
That's an original. It was debuted right here today, and we
Yep.
thank you for doing that. That was awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
There's no wrong road.
That's true. We're going to talk about that because I'm reminded by Robert Frost's poem, "The Road Not Traveled," and I think about this place we call Earth and our place in this place, and how many roads we traveled to get where we are today. How many different roads we've taken to arrive to this place today. And there are many roads, and a lot of them have many turns because nothing is straightforward ever. Everything has its turns and its curves, and that entails like compromise, entails like give and take, negotiation, and those turns take us to the place that we need to be, that perfect place that unfolds in all its glory and all its splendor. And there's no wrong road. Those roads have their ups and downs. We all experience pain sometime or another when we're traveling these roads, and it's part of our spiritual journey. It strengthens us. It makes us more glorified in our livingness. Those ups and downs are necessary on our spiritual journey. There are many detours. We think we're going one way, and we find out we were going the other way. And those are okay too, because if we try to plan everything out and control everything, then a lot of times we get a message from Spirit that you're going the wrong way. Continue, because I will guide you, I will direct you, I will take you to the highest place that is necessary for you to continue to grow and unfold in your spiritual journey. There are rest stops. Some come from sickness, some come from unexpected happenings, like a flat tire, like somebody who you haven't seen in a long time coming to your life, like surprise guests coming to our spiritual center. Those things are all good. Those things all help the development of your spiritual journey, because we are here to grow. We are here to expand into our ever-growing greatness. That which you were put here to be is that which you are now. And who you are now will not be who you are coming to be, because there is no end to your unfoldment. There's no end to your purpose in this place and time, because God makes no mistakes. That's what I know to be true. So the road can get bumpy sometimes. We can find ourselves making mistakes, and those mistakes are really another opportunity for us to grow, for us to expand into something that we may have been stuck in for a long time, expand into that greatness of what we're becoming, because we're always becoming. Our journey is always straightforward. It's always unfolding in its glory and splendor. And that's true for everyone, no matter where they are in their journey. From the individual who may be homeless and is seems helpless to the great leaders. There's no significant difference other than where we are in this physical plane. But in the spiritual plane, what's coming to us is what we've called forth, one way or another. You may be not conscious of it, but subconsciously, you're calling forth everything you need in every moment. And the universe will support you. It will support you in all that you do. You are loved. Just know that. You are so loved that you being here makes all the difference in the world. And your individual journey of growing and expanding into your greater yet to be is so needed in this time and space. Just think, if you weren't here, how many lives would have not been affected? I think of all the people who've come into my life and how grateful I am. Those who have challenged me on a high level, those who have intentionally tried to hurt me on a spiritual level. I bless them all because they brought me to this road, to the here and now. And the here and now is all I have. The here and now is all you have. And what a great thing to celebrate, that you have made it this far. I celebrate all the time. I didn't think I'd make it this far. But I'm grateful I am. And I'm grateful for the many roads and journeys that I'm still to take. Valerie?
So, what Ernest Holmes likes to talk to us about is, and he's the founder of Science of Mind, and that Centers for Spiritual Living is part of that. So he talks about everything in my past has brought to me who and where I am in my present. So all of the things that I would label good, or all of the things that I might wish to change, or all of the things I would label bad, are all pieces and parts of where I am today. And so if I were to try and go back and change those things that I wish I didn't do, or that I wish somebody else didn't do, or that I wish didn't happen, then I would also change who I am and where I am now. And so all of those bits and pieces and parts are what's brought me to who I am and how I am and where I am this day.
Yes.
And so also, we know that what we think about expands. We know that as we change our thinking, we change our lives. Ernest Holmes teaches that all of the time. That's one of the taglines, is change your thinking, change your life. And so as I began to focus more on what I do want instead of what I don't want, I create more of what I do want in my life. And so as I know better, I do better. And so also, when we take the time to deepen our spiritual practice and deepen our spiritual awareness, we can allow ourselves to be guided into our next experience, as opposed to just kind of haphazardly having things happen that we're having to deal with, and having whatever's going on go on and reacting to it, as opposed to stepping into it. And Ernest Holmes also talks about we must think only what we wish to experience, because we absolutely know that what we're thinking about expands. And so if we're thinking about what we don't like and what we don't want and what we don't want to happen, we're bringing more of that into our lives. And so as we begin to train ourselves into being present in the moment, to being aware of what's calling forth in our intuition for us to do next, what we do wish to create in our lives, then we create more of that. And so we also have those hidden beliefs, those things. Some of them aren't so hidden. I can think of, well, for example.
We think they're hidden, but they're not.
Well, for example, my mother always called me Grace, but not in a good way. And so I began to think of myself as being clumsy, or being not graceful, or So every time I run into the coffee table, then that's because I'm clumsy. And I may have been or I may not have been. I may have just been in a hurry when I first did that thing that created her to call me Grace. But I took it on. And so that's a thing. It's like people will say things to us and people will invite us to believe things about ourselves, and we have the opportunity to not accept it, to not take it on. Mm-hmm. She also, and this is probably a good one, she also constantly told me no matter what my grades were, or maybe it's not, no matter what my grades were, no matter how I did, oh, well, you could do better than this. And so I have a tendency, no matter what I do or how I do it or how well I do, to think, oh, it's not enough. Oh, I could do better than that. And so we get the opportunity to look at those old beliefs and realize I took those things on. I'm the one that gets to change my patterns and my beliefs. There's one more. There's probably a lot more, but this one has really impacted me. So I'm about 7. We're sitting in the church pew, and my mother says to me, not only are your brothers copying everything you do, but their friend's daughter, who was a little bit younger than me, was actually copying my exact moves and my facial expressions and all the things. And so I got the impression that I had all these people watching me, and so I had to be perfect. And none of us is. None of us is. We all make our mistakes and learn from our mistakes and do the things that we do. And so I remember accepting that. I was a lot older when I realized that I had the choice to accept that or not accept that, and I still, even though I know all of those things, I know I made a choice, I know I don't need to do that, I still have a thing about, oh, I could have done better, oh, it's not good enough, oh, I have to be perfect, oh, I have to do it all, oh, I have to get it all done. And we get to choose every single day to begin to listen to our intuition, to begin to appreciate ourselves, to begin to not take on what other people say. And just be that person we came here to be without all of the labels and added on things that people live in, all the invitations that we get to be different.
So we all have different roads that we take, and those roads sometimes bypass other roads. Sometimes there's collisions with other roads, but our road is perfect. And there's sometimes we want to get on a freeway, and there's the freeway to your highest good, and there's the freeway that keeps you lagging behind. You know those people that get on the freeway and go like 35 miles an hour in the fast lane? That's not what you want to do. To get on into the freeway, going 35 miles an hour is like saying why. Every time I say why does this happen to me? Why don't they like me? Why is my life so chaotic? And the universe will answer your why by showing you some more, because why doesn't take you anywhere, but keeps you into the same patterns. Now, when you want to get on the freeway and put the pedal to the metal, then you claim what you want in this moment. You claim that I am more than my thoughts. I am more than what people think of me. I am more than anything that I've ever done that has kept me back. I am more than this. I am more than this. And know that you are, because you've claimed it. And what you claim is so will become so. It seems like a kind of a fairy tale thing to talk about that, but anybody that has practiced these principles, has used affirmative prayer, has used affirmations, have vision for your life. Those are the things that get you on the freeway, the fast track, to who you really are, remembering who you are, forgetting everything that has been in the past because it's in the past. It no longer has power over you unless you allow it to have
Let's
power
forgive
over
it. Yeah.
It's that simple. Yes, it's that difficult. Because when we practice the presence of the living God being revealed through us, sometimes that brings things up that we may not want to see, but they're brought up to look at and to get past. Those things that are so deep in our subconscious. You can clean it all away. You can shift and step on the gas in this moment and know that you're on the right track. And you know when to get off this freeway. Sometimes you get off on the wrong ramp, but that is okay too, because something pulled you there. There's something that is being needed more than what you think you were headed towards. That is the way Spirit works. In the moment, knowing that whatever comes your way is for your highest and best good, that nothing can take your good from you because you are that good. So we don't want to take the on-ramp to regret. We don't want to take the on-ramp to blame, because again, they keep you in that energy of no return. Step above it. Know that the moment you make the choice to change, the moment you make the choice to not accept anything that isn't serving you in the highest way, the moment you make that choice, then the universe will conspire for your good. It will flood you with everything you need to know in the moment you need to know it. And that's, you can only find out through your own experience. You can only find out through your practice. And practice, they say, makes perfect. So I invite you to practice the presence of God living as your life. Isn't that amazing?
That is.
I remember when I first came into this teaching, hearing that the presence of God is right where I am. And the presence of God is right where each individual I meet is. There's no difference. The difference is how we see ourselves, how we treat ourselves, how we allow ourselves to continue to grow, how we allow ourselves to become what we came here to be. Perfect, whole, complete. Nothing to add on to, nothing to take away. Restricted by nothing, bound by nothing. No limitations. Open to the highest journey that you can possibly take, because you are a child of God, in whom loves you so much all the time. No matter what you may be thinking of you, God knows the truth. God knows who you are. And that God dwells right where you are in its entirety. Just wake up, see the light by being the light, because you are all that and so much more. Shall we pray?
It should. So I just invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. As we recognize that one power and that one presence, that one infinite life that is in, through, and as all that is. It is the very breath we breathe, the thoughts we think. It is everything we can see, touch, and feel, and all that we cannot. It is everything from the smallest grain of sand to the largest, farthest star. It is all that there is. And so I know that that life is my life. That life is each person's life that's present here today, and everyone everywhere. And that life is beautiful and wonderful and powerful. And so I know for each one of us that as we move into that space where we accept the good that is ours. We accept love and peace and truth and harmony and joy and oneness and radiant health and loving relationships. And I know for us and for everyone around the world, I know peace. I know compassion. I know enough food, enough shelter, enough for everyone. And so in absolute gratitude for this time together, for this word, for this amazing prayer, I simply pass it to Reverend Michael.
Thank you. And I accept that which has been spoken and continue to add to it. I invite you to now say yes to any of these things that I claim for myself. I claim abundant good.
Yes.
I claim infinite and eternal happiness.
Yes.
I claim joy and freedom. I claim perfect being.
Yes.
I claim that everything comes to me with ease and grace.
Yes.
That I fulfill the purpose that I was put here for. I claim for myself undaunted love,
Yes.
undaunted beauty, undaunted joy.
Yes.
I know that as I travel this road that I have taken, that the way is made clear, the curves are made straight,
Yes.
and everything unfolds in its perfection.
Yes. Yes.
I know this for myself, and I know it for each person within the sound of my voice. I claim this with absolute authority, and I ask you now to just claim it silently. Just claim one thing you want to bring into your life in this moment. And I call upon everybody who's listening to this service to now shine your light on everybody else, knowing that that which they've claimed for themselves is taken place. We accept it, we know it's done, and we give thanks. And so, with the depth of my being, I give thanks for this word spoken, knowing it cannot come back void. It must fulfill itself. It's already manifesting in each one of our lives. And there's nothing left to do but say thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, life.
Thank you.
This word is complete and done. I accept it as so by simply saying all together, and so it is.
Amen. Amen. Aho. Ashe. And woohoo!
Imagine what you want, then get out of the way. Energy follows thought, so be careful what you say. Be careful what you ask for. Make sure it's really what you want, because your mind is made for thinking, and energy follows thought. Your mind is in control, even when you do not know. And if you let it idle, ain't no telling where it'll go. Wherever you are sleeping and your dreams take you away, go on with your dreaming and listen to what they say. And if you hear spirits talking, their wisdoms can't be bought. Comply it through your thinking, and energy follows thought. Your mind is in control, even when you do not know. If you let it idle, ain't no telling where it'll go. So imagine what you want, then get out of the way. Remember, energy follows thought, so be careful what you say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paul. We got a little business to do, and we'll come back to you for one more song. So this is our conscious giving time. We ask you to look into your hearts and see if there's a yes factor, and just allow yourself to give what it is that you can give, and know that that gift comes back to you multiplied, that you can never outgive the giver. So I give thanks in this moment for, even if it's just giving your consciousness and love and holding us for growth and expansion. That's we give thanks for. So in this moment,
Okay, well, come on and do it. Thank you.
that was one of our guests, our surprise guest for today, and it's interesting because we have a small congregation. We started in 2019, and we were doing really good, and then 2020 hit, and but those few people have stayed with us and have helped build, sustain this center. So we're thankful for that. But it's interesting because occasionally we have a guest come in like today, and every single time that's happened, all the people that normally come haven't been here. So I guess it's spirit wanting to bring us to laughter, because I can't think of anything else, that reason for it. But we know that the purpose is always the same, to make this place on this planet a better place to live, to accept everybody for who they are, right where they are, to be a place of love, of compassion, and of expansion. And that's what we're here for. We're holding the light in this one little place in Thornton, Colorado, for that to happen. So think about coming visiting us and getting off the couch and watching it on TV, and come and see us live, like these two gentlemen came today. So let's bless the blessing.
Let's do bless it.
So just shine your light, hold your palms up, and let the energy flow from your palms to this basket. And in this moment, repeat after me. Thank you, dear Spirit.
Thank you, dear Spirit.
Thank you for the abundance in my life.
Thank you for the abundance in my life.
Thank you for this opportunity to give.
Thank you for this opportunity to give.
I give freely from the love in my heart.
I give freely from the love in my heart.
For this and so much more.
For this and so much more.
I give thanks.
I give thanks.
And let it be.
And let it be.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Paul?
Paul.
All right, Paul.
You can play the game, you can act out the part, but you know it wasn't written for you. Tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another, it doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't you think twice. Shower the people you love with love, show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love, show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. What you gonna do with your foolish pride now that you're all by yourself alone? When you tell somebody the way you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. Think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel? It's always getting the grease. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Do as I say. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will.
Yeah, thank you.
Paul Landsittel. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
You always bring the right songs at the right time. Well, once again, here's our producer, Greg, and our reader and affirmer, Ernestine, and always our beloved Paul Landsittel. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for our surprise guests. We're so pleased that you came and visited us. And thank you for all those who tuned in. Any last words from anybody?
Up until now.
Be graceful.
Be graceful. Thank you.
I would say energy follows thought. Be careful what you say.
That's
Be
good.
careful what you think, for sure.
Amen. So you want to tell them about Zoom?
Yes. Join us on Zoom right after this and share your aha moments. In the comments is the link to get on Zoom, but if you missed it there, you can always go to our website, cslnorthmetro.org, and it's in the calendar. The Zoom link is there. And also, I forgot to tell you, if you want to donate, there's places right on our website, right on the front page to donate. So I think that's about it.
Okay.
All right.
Do the
Benediction.
closing.
Yeah.
Benediction.
Yep. So just join me once more by closing your eyes and tapping into that powerful place within you, that unique expression of God, only one of you, and know this truth for this week, that you're guided and directed to the highest and best possibilities for your life, that you draw to you only the good in life, only those who are for you, and you walk this next week, this road of glory and splendor and joy and freedom and power, and knowing exactly what to do and when to do it. I hold this truth for each and every individual who's tuned in today and those who may watch us at another time. And so for this and so much more, I'm eternally grateful. Oh, I want to just say one more thing. Shine your light towards Sheila,
Yes.
that she's guided and directed for highest best good, and all those who are serving her health discover exactly what's needed to be done, and her healing is fast, easy, and grace-filled. We surround her with that light and love. And so, with a heart full of gratitude, I now release, I let go, and together we say,
And
And
so
so
it
it
is.
is.
So it is.
Amen.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll let you all know how Sheila's doing this afternoon.
okay.
Thank you so much,
And
Greg.
thank
Thank
you.
you for doing this today, because I know you had lots of other things you could be doing with staying with her in the hospital.
I'm happy to do it.
Thank you.
And Zoom.
All right.
Zoom, zoom, zoom to the moon.
Okay. Thank
Bye-bye,
you,
everybody.
everyone. We'll see you soon.
Blessings.
See you later.